I used to get really frustrated with the whole diet industry. There's just so many so-called experts out there that are claiming that they have the perfect diet that's going to allow the clouds to part, the angels to sing, and for you to just suddenly like step into the most amazing body that you've ever had if you will follow their system and plan. And it seemed like the more that I learned about nutrition and health, the more confusing it all became, until I took the Psychology of Eating program from Mark David, and he described the 3 levels of dieting, and then it all kind of made sense to me. So the 3 levels of dieting are the therapeutic, maintenance, and experimental. So what they all mean is the therapeutic diet is a diet that you're going to use to truly heal the body from some type of illness, disease. So when you step into the therapeutic diet, you're in it for the long haul, like a year, 2 years, or maybe even longer than that if you're really sick and need to heal your body from some serious diseases. The maintenance diet, also known as lifestyle diet, is just your day-to-day diet of whatever like works for you that you fall into. It's just the diet that you eat ongoing day-to-day, and just when you're in a groove with how you feel inside your body and you're just going through life. And then there's the experimental diet, and when you're experimenting with your diet, that's when you take, let's say, like one supplement and you experiment with it. An example would be, let's say you start to try vitamin C. You want to take more vitamin C on a daily basis. So you commit to taking therapeutic dosages of vitamin C for 3 months, and you see how your body feels from that. Or maybe you want to experiment with gluten and you cut gluten out of your diet, or dairy. It can be anything, grains, meat. You cut these things out of your diet for a period of time, and it needs to be a period of time, not just like a couple of days. Like you commit to it for at least like 3 months, and then you see how it feels. Like supplements really fall into this, and the superfoods, where if you're going to take a superfood, you need to take it for at least 3 months in therapeutic dosages. It drives me absolutely bonkers when people will take a superfood, especially like they get my dragon superfood powder, and they'll take it for 1 day or 2 days, and then they start complaining that it's not working, it's not doing anything for their body. You have to give superfoods a fair shot. So in the experimental diet, you're committing for 3 months minimum, where you're taking them daily, consecutively in high dosages, and then you see how it feels in your body. And then you move on to something else, and maybe you continue taking that item and you add something else into it because you like the results that you were getting. So you're experimenting. Now the problem with diets and all of these so-called like experts out there that are saying that they have the diet system plan, they make it sound very enticing and that they're clicking all the buckets. So they don't say this is a maintenance diet or lifestyle diet or a healing therapeutic diet. They make it sound like it's going to be all 3. So you can follow their diet system, detox plan forever, and the clouds will part, the angels will sing, and you'll have the perfect body that you want. But it doesn't work like that. But if you start to understand these 3 levels of diets and what you actually really need at this time, at this moment in your life. So I work with a lot of midlife women. So looking at where you are right now and what is it that you need. Is your body craving a cleanse, a detox? So then you're going to fall into more of like the therapeutic time where you just need to give your body a rest for a certain amount of time and cut things out of your diet? Or have you been dieting and cleansing in this cycle for a really long time and you haven't found your maintenance, your lifestyle diet? So maybe you need to be focusing on that, of really what works on a day-to-day basis that brings you joy, that brings you pleasure, that is fun to eat, that you're feeling that you're flooding your body with nutrients. So when you truly understand these three different levels, to me it makes it a lot easier to start to ebb and flow within all three, because all three of these diets have a place in our lives. There's times where we really do need to slow down and to let our body rest and rejuvenate and to cut certain things out. There are times when we just need to just thrive in our lifestyle maintenance diet. And then as things get introduced to us, I mean, I'm always learning about new supplements and superfoods that I had never heard of. It's amazing on how much information and just ingredients there are in the world. And I'm still getting exposed to many that I've never heard of before. And so when I get exposed to them, then I can play with them if I'm attracted to it, and put it in that experimental phase and to try it out and see how it works in my body. So I make that commitment for at least like 3 months to try it out. And when you look at diets from this lens, I think it's a lot easier to not get confused and to not be overwhelmed with all of the information that is out there. So I just got my unwashed eggs. And when you get unwashed eggs, they actually don't need to be refrigerated. So I can just keep these out. They're beautiful to look at, and I'll be able to use them all up for all of my cooking clients. So I love it when I get the order in. They're just so pretty to look at, and they're so much more vibrant and fun to use than the eggs that I used to have to buy at the grocery store. But anyway, I would like to invite you, if you are a midlife woman, I have a very exciting program that I'm launching starting April 20th called the Crave Experience. And this is for a group of 12 women where we're going to come together and talk about how we eat on a day-to-day basis and the challenges that we have as midlife women, and really discover missing ingredients that you may have in your life that are making it so you're not feeling nourished. You know, maybe you're someone that you're putting a lot of time and effort, like taking care of other people, kind of stuck in the superwoman complex where you're taking care of everyone except yourself. So we're going to be breaking all of that down in a virtual community. And I would love for you to join me. So to get more information on this program, go to my website, christywhitney.com, and you'll see the Crave Experience under group coaching. Have a beautiful day.